Have you ever played a martial class in a system like Dungeons and Dragons and had the thought, man, I wish I could do as much cool stuff as a spellcaster? If yes, then you'll love DC20's solution to the martial spellcaster divide, maneuvers. Maneuvers are martial abilities to perform feats of strength and agility on the battlefield. In the game, martials can spend action points to perform one or multiple maneuvers that enhance their offensive and defensive actions in combat. There are 4 maneuver types that you should know about: attack, save, grapple, and defense. Attack maneuvers modify your martial attacks with additional damage, range, or targets. Whoa, so I can stack a damage maneuver and absolutely obliterate an enemy? Not quite. You can't perform the same maneuver more than once per attack check or trigger, unless otherwise stated. But what if it's really cool? In that case, I would hear you out and determine if the rule of cool kicks in. Oh, speaking of hearing you out, you must choose which maneuver you're going to use before you make the attack check. Good to know, good to know. You know what, actually, I don't know. What can I do? Well, you have 3 options: extend attack, power attack, and sweep attack. Extend increases your melee attack range by 1 space and your ranged attack range by 5 spaces. The power attack allows you to deal an additional point of damage and can be used multiple times. Finally, the sweep attack allows you to hit 1 additional target within 1 space of your original target. Sweet. So in that case, I'm going to spend 1 action point to attack this goblin, but since he's out of reach, I'm going to spend another to extend my attack. Let's go ahead and add that sweep attack to hit that other goblin right there. And for my last action point, I'm going to spend it to give myself advantage. Awesome. Go ahead and roll your attack. Sweet. With advantage, that's gonna be 15. Heavy hit. Awesome. That's gonna be 3 points of slash damage your way. Cool. The original target will take 3 slash damage, and that other goblin will take 1 point of slash damage. Save maneuvers are a great way to stack different effects and conditions on your enemies. When you add a save maneuver to your attack, your target makes a physical save against your save DC. On a save failure, they suffer the effect of your maneuver. Save maneuvers include bleed, daze, expose, hamstring, hinder, impair, knockback, and trip. Bleed makes the target bleed, dealing 1 true damage at the start of their turn. If you want to learn more about the different damage types, check out our video covering damage in DC20. Daze gives the target disadvantage on the next mental check before the end of your next turn. Expose makes it so that attacks against that creature have advantage. This one's really cool for your party. Use it. Hamstring hinders your target, giving them disadvantage on attacks before the end of your next turn. Impairing your target gives them disadvantage on the next physical check before the end of your next turn. Knockback pushes your target 1 space away and 1 additional space for every 5 it fails its save by. And trip makes your target fall prone. My players love abusing that one. Remember in the last video how I gloated about the grapple mechanics in DC20? Yeah. Wait a minute, are you about to say what I think you're about to say? When you attempt to grapple a creature, you can perform a grapple maneuver as part of your grapple attempt. What if I already have the creature grappled? Absolutely. When you do, make an athletics check contested by the target's martial check. If you succeed, they suffer the effects of your maneuver. If you fail, they don't suffer any additional effects, but they remain grappled. And how many options do I get? 5. Body block, restrain, slam, takedown, and throw. And they do... Oh, right. Body block has a trigger.
What?
Like a prerequisite. You have to be targeted by the attack. It's also a reaction. Basically, you take the target as a human shield and then split the damage with them. Oh, sick. Restrain puts the restrained condition on your target until the grapple ends. On their turn, they can spend 1 action point to end the condition, but they remain grappled.
That's all right, I guess.
Slam allows you to WWE their ass, dealing 1 bludgeoning damage and +1 additional bludgeoning damage for every 5 you succeed.
Oh my god, dude!
Takedown makes them fall pro, and you can also choose to fall pro.
Wrestling is cool!
Throw requires that you have grappled a creature that is at least your size or smaller. Basically, yeet them up to a number of spaces equal to half your might, plus 1 additional space for every 5 they fail the contest by. Pause. What's a contest? Oh, basically you make an athletics check contested by their martial check. Oh, cool. Well, in that case, I would like to And now defense maneuvers. You genuinely suck.
Defensive maneuvers are taken to protect your allies or in reaction to a trigger. Some of these maneuvers will have a reaction maneuver tag attached to them. In these cases, you can wait until after the check is made, but you must decide which maneuver you're going to use before the GM announces the result of the check. Our 6 defense maneuvers are parry, protect, raise shield, sidestep, swap, and taunt. Parry is triggered when a creature that you can see within 1 space is targeted by an attack against its physical defense, including yourself. This grants the target a +5 bonus to its physical defense against the attack. Protect is triggered when a creature that you can see is hit with an attack against its physical defense. Protect allows you to take half the damage and the target to take the other half. Additionally, any damage you take bypasses damage reduction. Raise shield requires you to wield a shield and is triggered when a creature that you can see, including yourself, is targeted by an attack against its physical defense. When you raise your shield, you reduce the damage against the target equal to the shield's physical defense bonus. Sidestep is triggered when you're targeted by an attack against your physical defense. As a reaction, move 1 space away to a space that's within the attack's range, but now the attack against you has disadvantage. Swap allows you to switch places with a willing creature within 1 space. Say that 5 times fast. If this movement would provoke an opportunity attack against you or another creature, it is instead made against you. Finally, taunt allows you to choose creatures that you can see or hear within 5 spaces to taunt, giving them disadvantage on attacks made against creatures other than yourself on their next attack. And for some extra spice, throw in 1 more action point for a full taunt, giving them the taunt condition until the end of your next turn. If you liked this video and want to learn more about the rules of DC20, check out the link in the description and pinned comment. Also, check out this video that YouTube thinks you'll enjoy. Thanks for watching.